Before we get into the Guardian Predator, I want to show you guys a side-by-side comparison with the other 18-inch Predators that I got, because I never showed you guys when I bought it. Just to get an idea how these guys look like before I show you the Gort for those who don't have these figures. You got the open mouth, closed mouth, and of course you got the excellent max version. The only problem with the max version a lot of people complaining about was the little inseam on top of the helmet, which shows how Neca put the mask together. But the open mouth Predator looks awesome. The closed mouth Predator looks extreme. It looks real serious. And of course, like I said before, if you look close enough, you can actually see that little inseam on top of the mask, which a lot of people don't like. But you know, from a distance, you can't. Anyway, I'm happy to say this is not the case with the new Predator. The Guardian Predator does not have that inseam on top of his head. It looks great. So let me show you the figure inside the box before I take him out, so you guys know what you're going to get in the future. All right, some nice artwork in back of the box. Limited edition, 5,000 pieces. All right, some story of the Predator 2 figure. All right, the complete collection on the bottom of the box. Some nice artwork on the side of the box, which I actually appreciate. It's not a plain box. It looks really good. I love the artwork. I'm not going to throw this box out. I'm going to put it in my basement. All right, guys. So anyway, let's take a look. One thing you're going to notice about this video that you're not going to be able to tell in real life is that he looks like the P1 Predator, but I can assure you he's not like the P1 Predator. I mean, he does have the same structure as the P1, but he's a lot bigger. He's huge, all right, guys? And the paint application, he has a lighter tone. They use the same color paints, just he has a lighter tone of paint on his body. That's the only difference, but he is huge and he does stand out as a Guardian, aka Guardian. Damn, guys, look at this guy. He looks sick, bro. I mean, what makes him really stand out is that definitely the mask, the height of this guy, and that freaking skull with the spine attached to it. That's just sick. I mean, look at it, man. I mean, if you guys don't pick him up, I don't know what you guys are thinking, because if you look, I mean, I'm showing you on video what's going on right here, right now, right, guys? Look at the helmet. The helmet is flawless. It's beautiful. A close-up look at the Guardian mask, which looks awesome compared to the Hot Toys version. The Hot Toys version, man, I don't know, bro. Anyway, he has a little bit of a battle damage right there on top of his mask, look like he's been in war. All right. The cranium is awesome, especially at this scale. Look at that. You can see all the details they put into it. They got some flesh oozing off the top of the head, and then you work your way down to the spinal cord, which is all red, full of blood. I mean, look at the back of the spine with some of the flesh still attached to it, nice and red. Looks like a lot of blood on it, and you can still see some of the flesh on top of the cranium. I mean, it's just disgusting. Anyway, all right, let's take a look at the Gort Predator from the back. We work our way up to the waistline. You can actually see right there in the waistline how slim he is compared to the other P1 Predator, which is a little bit bulkier, which is cool. You know what I mean? So nice dreads in the back, just like the P1 Predator. Exactly the same kind of material they use. It's not all puffed out, just like the like the Hot Toys version, which I hate, because some of them come puffed out because they use that hard plastic. But Neca decided to use a little bit of a softer plastic, which I mean, for those who like to do customs, you can actually customize them and make them a little bit of a different color. But, you know, I chose not. I'm not going to touch them because, you know, I'm not an artist and I'm not going to mess with it and mess them up. All right, guys? So anyway, let's take a close look at the P1s. We're going to take a look at the netting now. As you can see, it's the same kind of netting they use in the P1, which is great. And you can also see the paint application, that nice gooey look on the skin. And like I said before, the upper body has the lighter tone paint application. Same paint color scheme, but just a lighter tone. I also chose to keep the spinal cord instead of in back of the Predator. I like to put them in the front of the Gort because it makes them look different and it makes them stand out more. As you can see, a side-by-side comparison of the Predator with his trophy chain versus the Gort with his spinal cord attached. A side-by-side comparison between the Gort Predator from Hot Toys versus the Neca Gort Predator. You can tell right away. I mean, it's hard to compare the two because, like I said, there's the size difference. So it's not fair to compare 1/4 with a 1/6, being the 1/4 scale figure. You can actually put more detail into it. But I give my hands down to Neca because the Gort Predator from Hot Toys looks very wimpy compared to this guy. So is he worth buying? Yes, he is, because you know what? He's the only one available at this scale. All right, guys? You might be saying, oh, well, he's just like the P1. But you know what? If you got a little... Anyway, this is your boy Will for Action Figure Review. Next up, Resident Evil Alice.